Hello and welcome. I'm Raymond Modulin, aka the Real Estate Monkey. Today's blog, we're going to talk about the ways that you can create value through a rental property. Most people understand that cash flow is king. There's the old saying about cash is king, and you need to visit one of my other video blogs to understand it's actually cash flow is king. And cash flow is the main reason people get into the rental business. They want to get that monthly rental income coming into them. They buy a property one time, they rent it out, it generates a cash flow, all right? You are inventorying a cash flow. This is, to me, the supreme level of income, passive income. But that's the first way you can generate value in your rental properties. The second way is through appreciation. You want the property to appreciate over the number of years that you are holding it. You bought it at one level, 5, 6, 10, 15 years later, it's now worth more. You have gained value between those two. That is the appreciation. Now, I understand that some of you out there in some of your markets may not be appreciating as fast or as much or at all right now. That's okay. Don't worry. Just hold on to it. Trust me, all right? It will appreciate in time. So just hold on it and keep holding on it. The third way is what's called equity buildup. Equity buildup is the asset that you are gaining every time your tenant pays rent and you make a mortgage payment. You're buying down some of the loan that's on there. Therefore, you're gaining equity. Now, some people will claim that this is just a forced savings account, but that's not true. It's an asset that you are gaining that someone else is paying for. I mean, understand what rental property is. I'm borrowing someone else's money to buy something for me, but I'm going to have a third-party person, i.e. a tenant, pay the first person back. So I am actually gaining value when that. Every time I make a mortgage payment, I am gaining value through equity buildup. And then the fourth one is all of the tax write-offs that you get with your rental property. Anything that goes towards the business of being a landlord, you get to write off, and that writes off against the income that you're generating. So once again, you're almost earning a tax-free income. Now, there is a fifth one, and I'm going to add this in because it might be slightly different. It is related to the taxes, but it's kind of different. It's the actual depreciation of the product, all right? So as you generate income, you have to claim that income on the IRS. But rental properties get to depreciate. That depreciation will actually offset the income again. So kind of like your business expenses that we talked about in number 4 is tax write-offs. The fifth one is depreciation, which will also write off against all of those incomes that you're earning of the cash flow. So you might count 4 and 5 as the same thing. You got business deductions and all of that and the depreciation. Both of those are actually a type of tax benefit. So what you've got is a rental property that you own, that you are generating cash flow off of. The longer you hold it, it appreciates. You're buying down the mortgage, so you're getting equity buildup. And every time you collect rent, the depreciation on that product gets to write off against your income. So you're actually generating 4, and I claim maybe a fifth one of value in your rental property. All right? So that's today's video blog. Talked a little bit about why you need to own rental property and how you can generate value or recognize the value in 4, 5 different kinds of ways. All right? We'll check in with you next week, and we're going to talk a little bit about debt. Next week is going to be debt. It's going to be a 5 or 6 part series on debt, so I want to invite you back to come next week and check on our Dumping Your Debt video blogs, okay? Don't forget, check me out at realestatemonkey.com and feel free to download a free PDF document on a flowchart for investing. What this does, it gives you a little bit of step-by-step on to make the decisions for a flowchart on investing in real estate. All right? I'll talk to you later. Bye.